Oh, classic. When you order pizzas to be delivered to someone else's house, that's the ultimate. That's like a crank call, and like they come to your house. So it's like funny in two ways. Dennis, please stop it. Stop this.
I think he would like me better if I was a phone. Then maybe we'd spend more time together. He'd hold me like he does the phone.
When I was 10, my parents were killed in a plane crash, and the police called to tell us, and I answered the phone. And that day, the telephone became my enemy. And I vowed then that I would never be on the receiving end of a bad phone call. And the first time I made a crank call, I was the one giving the bad news in a comedic fashion. And I took back the power from the phone, and the phone went from being my enemy to my weapon.
You know, drinking, it's like, let's throw all the alcohol out, you know. Crystal meth, don't do crystal meth, you know. But prank calling, it starts off fun, you know.
Sometimes when my phone's off, it's not totally off. Like, you can still make 911 emergency calls even when your phone's off. They have to let you, they have to. So I'll call them and they're like, what's your emergency? And I'll say, your mom. And they're like, what? Like, your mom's emergency. Excuse me, is there an emergency? I'm like, no, I'm at your mom's house. The emergency's in her bed and I'm in charge.
You know, I could understand his suffering. That's why I didn't judge him, because back when I was running the streets, you know, I got caught up in some bad stuff too before I was saved.
Felt good. There's such a rush. It's like you are in complete control. You dial 7 numbers, you know, 11 if you want to call out of your area, and you know, it's just this captive prey. They're bound to answer. I mean, who doesn't answer their phone?
I got a tattoo that I got a hepatitis infection from that.
Say something like, hey, your pants are falling down. They're like, what? And you hang up and you are in complete control. And they're like,
smoking weed, you know, drinking malt liquor. I know all that.
I work at Ralph's, I'm the manager there, and he prank called me one day, and he asked if we had Prince Albert in a can, you know. And I mean, I of course knew that one, so I was like, no, I let him out. And then he laughed, and then I, of course, laughed. We just were laughing a lot.
Crank phone call after crank phone call. I'm not satisfied until I know that someone on the other end is going, what? Hello? What? Someone just made a crank call. And that's what makes me feel good.
I'm Nick, I'm from Papa John's. Dennis says has Starbucks for order pizza.